Hi, this is Roger Frick with the Indiana Association of United Ways in our continuing set of short videos about campaign best practices. This time we want to talk about thanks and recognition. As a concluding part of any campaign and any great community effort, appropriate thanks and recognition are the pay we give to the volunteers and the supporters who rally around United Way and make us successful. There's been a quote about you can't afford to pay the best people for their work, but a simple thanks and they'll spend a long time doing things that are important for you. And so that's kind of where we want to start this conversation about your capacity to say thanks. From the very beginning, when you start thinking about organizing the campaign, whether you're a volunteer leader or staff, to have it in the back of your mind to constantly think of ways to provide recognition and thank you to those who are involved and help you. And so it requires us to have that mindset to constantly be looking for ways that we can provide quick and spontaneous thank you to people who do special things, to provide avenues to say thank you in bigger ways to across the community to people or campaigns that respond in extraordinary ways to our efforts. So one of the things that's worthwhile is for the United Way office to have some small tools available, and whether it be something unique, it should be something fairly inexpensive, but something that's available just to reach in a drawer right now and hand it to someone who's done something extraordinary. That can pay you a world of dividends, both that you express that thank you and that they understand you're ready and expecting to be able to say thank you. And so having those things that you can give to folks, I'm always impressed when people spontaneously see something that deserves thanks and recognition, and they just go to a closet or they go in a desk drawer, and here's this little item that is United Way identified, and yet it's something that they can hand to you and say, thank you a lot. We appreciate what you're doing for us and the capacity to do it right now. We live in a world of instantaneous recognition and instantaneous response, and that's an important ingredient in us being successful with our thanks and our recognition effort. Many of you are using social media, and that's a great way to be able to say thank you. You can post on any of the various kinds of sites that volunteers and companies use, and you can be a poster to their site with a thank you message for their support and engagement with United Way. The opportunity to use pictures and videos and all those kind of social media ways is just an extraordinary responsive way to say thank you. It's also an opportunity you can have with social media that you post it or you send a message to your immediate core of volunteers, asking them to forward it to their friends and immediate circle of relationships as well. That way, in a very personal way, you're extending the opportunity and the thank you to others. Clearly, at the end of most campaigns, sometimes United Ways do it at an annual meeting, we have events for big thank yous, and that's where we present big plaques, we present bigger tokens, more formal ways to call people to the front of the room and invite participants to applaud, to give plaques or to give recognition items of special award. Many of you may have ongoing award programs and systems whereby companies and donors can qualify for recognition if they achieve some particular level of response. And so that's a part of your recognition program that says this is important, and we want a tool, an opportunity to say thank you to people that are engaging and helping us do this. Recognition and thank you is a good way to engage volunteers, to keep volunteers engaged. It's a fantastic investment in next year. When people feel appreciated, they're much more willing to do it again and to renew. And so we encourage you from the beginning to think about how you can build thank you and recognition into your campaign plans. Thanks for participating. We appreciate your time in looking for ways to improve your campaign and to think about. As always, there are tools and examples at www.iauw.org. Thanks. This is Roger, over and out.